Pentagon officials were scrambling today to answer questions about President Trump's order to send the National Guard troops to the U.S.-Mexico border. Federal law prohibits the U.S. military from acting as law enforcement and arresting illegal border crossers. So the Pentagon says the troops will be there in a support role, helping with things like surveillance, communications, logistical support. White House and Homeland Security officials are still talking with border state governors to figure out how many soldiers will actually be deployed. The cost and whether or not the soldiers will be armed, still unclear. The news reporter Bianca Grollo spoke to 3 immigrants who crossed the border illegally as children. She asked them, what is it like and their thoughts on the president sending troops to the border.
I was around 7 years old, 6 years old, 6.5. I crossed the border twice. The first time we got detained. We crossed again a few months later and we made it again.
What was that crossing like?
It was, I remember walking. It was mostly walking and crossing the river. It was long.
You were just a kid.
Yeah, I was just a kid, so for me it was more of an adventure. It was a long walk. We're hidden in the caravan of the trailer, crossed the checkpoint, and I just remember waking up and then seeing the whole entire sky blue, and then seeing the ocean for the first time in Tampa Bay, crossing the Howard Franklin.
Now we have the president talking about having military personnel on the border. What do you think about that?
There's a bigger issue happening when it comes to healthcare, education, bigger issues that those funds can be spent on, that people are gonna find a way if it's a life-death situation, they're going to find a way. People don't choose to leave their homes if it wasn't a life-death situation.
Yeah. People that cross to the United States, like myself and, my peers, we don't come here, hoping to endanger America or endanger the citizens of America. So seeing that is just kind of like you're labeling us as criminals or as something, as we endanger the citizens of here when we're coming here for a better life. It's not like we just want to come in here and, break the law. It's just we're coming in here because we need protection. It's not a want, it's a need.
All 3 of them are recipients of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals that protects them from deportation and allows them to work legally. Last weekend, President Trump says there would be no deal with Congress to extend the DACA program.